Hi, my name's Virginia Cooley.
Hello, my name's Curran.
Yeah, I'm Peter Shaw.
I am Audrey Maxwell.
And I'm Owen Barrett.
I'm a student at Ulster University, and I was a cinematic arts major, but now I'm graduated.
So we've just finished graduating after 3 lovely years doing cinematic arts.
I love the course. Like, it was good from first year till now. It's just been a blast, just unleashing your creative side. It's been great.
Yeah, it's been unbelievable. It's been one of the best experiences.
Yeah, the course was great. The course covered a whole range of different aspects of filmmaking that I didn't expect, from production design right down to script writing.
It got me to try things I'd never thought I'd tried before. For example, I wrote a feature-length screenplay, made several short films. Don't think I would have been able to do that without the pressure of a university deadline and so forth. So yes, I think it was very good.
Definitely give it a go. I was a bit skeptical at the start. Like, I didn't really know if I was going to enjoy it or not, but then whenever I did it and get to this point now, graduating, it's been the best experience of my life.
Derry's a great spot. It's really fun. It's really local. There's a lot of things that you can do. You can go to a pub, you can go see a movie, and maybe you want to go bowling, have a great night. You know, it's a lively area, a welcoming place with welcoming people, and yeah, I don't know what else to say. It's just fun. It's just a good time.
Oh, I definitely recommend it, if not just for a change of pace. I come from obviously Belfast area, so it was really nice to come up here and live here and meet a whole bunch of like-minded individuals and just expand my skills. And the sights that you see when you come over here are just like completely different, so it's a really good change of pace for filmmaking.
Yes, I would encourage people to study filmmaking in Northern Ireland. I think there's just lots of good filming locations. You know, Game of Thrones is filmed here. So yeah, I think it's a great place to study filmmaking.
It's a great place for shooting films. There's so many different locations that you can go to. Like, I don't know, like, bring your creative side to life.
Yeah, like I say, it's a nice city to shoot in. Just very picturesque.
My name's Curran. I'm the course director for cinematic arts here at Ulster University. So my first module is introducing students to realise that they have the means of production on their hands already and that they can tell their own stories. So we have a mobile moving image production module for first years. So that just helps them sort of embed themselves within the course. Then in semester 2 we would have a module called Lights, Camera and Sound, and that's introducing them to our equipment and just that sort of higher end camera, but always emphasising to them that it's stories and ideas that's the important thing, and the equipment is just a tool.
We have a wide variety of equipment on the course. We have Sony Z150s, we have Canon C100s, we have Canon C200s, and of course we also have the Blackmagic cameras as well. Year upon year, the academic team are building on the resources that we have. They also take on board recommendations made to them by students and also by the likes of the technical staff here as to what we need. The sheer depth of the amount of equipment, the quality of the equipment that we now have is second to none. And going forward, we fully intend to build on that there. We fully intend to show our students how this kit operates and have them fully versed in the operation of this kit so that whenever they're graduating from here, they have got a very good basis for them to go forward out into the world to be the filmmakers and to be the best they can.
All of our modules we try to make as practice-based assessments, okay? So this isn't to mean that they aren't informed or critical or academic. No, it means that the outputs are practice-based outputs which have to reflect the knowledge and the learning that's going on in the module. So specifically for my modules, in the experimental film module, they have to make a 5-minute experimental film. This will be the students' own ideas that they're developing into their own creative practice, but it should be something that somebody who is familiar with that media would identify as experimental or avant-garde in nature. Well, I think what's really great about this particular course is the environment that we have here. We may seem remote in some ways, but actually there are a lot of fantastic filmmakers right in this region, and we try and bring them into the course as much as possible. And I'm thinking right now of a screenwriter and writer by the name of Dave Dugan, and he produced a little film years ago called Dance Lexi Dance, which was nominated for an Academy Award. So you don't necessarily have to be in LA or London to have a big impact in the film industry. You can be here in Derry, Londonderry as well,
Having come through the pandemic, I think that we really recognise, more so than ever before, the power of creativity and self-expression, why content is king. And there's such an appetite out there for content, whether that be sport or genre filmmaking or whether that be documentary, and we really want to kind of fulfill that gap. And we have students with needs and desires, and they really deeply want to express themselves in this arena, and that's why it makes cinematic arts just so much fun to teach and so much fun to write about, and it's so interesting, and I think that's probably why. We also on the McGee campus have one of the most diverse bodies of students, and that's what I really love about it. So we have students coming from the US and Donegal and Dublin and Portugal and Chile and Iran and China, and it's a real melting pot here. And of course Derry is a European city, so it's a really beautiful thing, and it's one of the reasons why I absolutely love teaching at this particular campus. It's unlike any other Ulster campus. I think that cinematic arts staff are known for kind of having a family feel. We're a team and we're very inclusive, and I think actually that's a reflection of us being in Derry. Derry is, for my money, the most friendliest city in Northern Ireland. It's a city, but also like that village feel where you get to know everyone. So I think that has bled down into the institution at McGee. I think it bleeds down into our teaching style. And then we operate kind of as a family and a unit. And one of the things that makes the course so unique is that we also have sister courses on site. So we've got drama on site. So if we need actors for our films, we are literally just a classroom across from drama where we can hold auditions. If we need composers to score our films, music are just downstairs. If we need creative audio technicians, we've got the creative audio course. If we need visual effects, we've got that. So it's this real kind of creative hub. I want to call it a centre of excellence, where everything kind of evolves and moves together, and we kind of, I guess, lead the way as a team and as a family. And I think that does come across. I mean, if you read any of our feedback, that's what we're all about. We want you to deeply belong here. One of the real highlights of the cinematic arts degree, I think for me, is that we've taken a full class of students to Berlin Film Festival every year. Now, Berlin Festival is like the marquee of Europe. It's an amazing space to be during the film festival. And all of a sudden, our students, many who have never even flown out of the country before, find themselves in Berlin at networking events. They find themselves pitching film ideas to potential investors. They find themselves at screenings, and that's been incredible, you know, to kind of just stretch ambitions and stretch minds. That's been an incredible experience that we've been able to offer. The creative industries is the fastest growing sector of the UK, faster growing than aerospace and automobiles and life and health sciences. There are jobs here. There is a demand that is outstripping supply. People need to fill these jobs, but you know what? You can have fun while you do it. You can actually live a life and enjoy your work. Who would have thought? And here's the place to do it. We're a family unit. We look after you, but we also get behind you and push you to reach your ambitions. And that's what we're all about here on the McGee campus.